That's looking better. Selling the effect. And then let's move towards the bracelet. So for the bracelet, this is at 1. So to sum that effect, what I'm gonna do 1.5 and 1.5, please. Thank you. Okay, 1.5. Let's go. We'll do that and do this curve. Yup. I kinda like that. Let's expand it a tiny bit. Sammy, you said tiny. Anyway. Let's move this. Whoops. Let's grab this. And let's grab this. Do that. I'm happy with this, happy with the curves. So should we draw the inner line? Of course not. We can just grab this line, press Alt, hold it, and then just grab it above, drag this above. Then I'll press Ctrl Shift Alt, press Ctrl Shift Alt, and then scroll down, drag down so that I can manage this, and then just try as much as possible to make it match using the direct handle tool. So of course you can proceed accordingly and just draw it again, but save up some time, save up some energy. Of course, what I'm doing right now is not saving some time, so fuck it, let's draw it instead. Okay. Now this one can move to, you guessed it, 0.7. And then since we're happy over here, everything in place, let's show you what's going on right now. So for this one, before we make any changes, let's drag this one outside a bit and then just make it like that. For this one as well. And let's drag this one 2 downs, 3, 4. Right. Now, do I like what I'm seeing? I love what I'm seeing. And we're just gonna do a quick cleanup. Nope. Yep. Thank you. Can you keep the sharpness a bit? Yep. Thank you. And then down here, I think so I'm gonna keep the sharpness over these guys over there, the same. While this one can just move down to 1.5 better. Thank you. This one can move a bit to the left. Thank you. One down the right. Another. Okay. You wanna play cool? Let's play cool. Thank you. Now move it to the left a bit. Thank you. Next, this one is kinda tricky. So we're gonna approach it this way. Yep. Don't mind this one, it's fine. I can just do this. And yeah. For these guys, I think so we haven't done them before, so we just made it. Yes, this is how we do it. Okay. For this one, on the other hand, I don't like 1.5. I would like to have it at 1. And for this one, or we can just, trade, make this one 1. Will this work? Nah, keep it as is. For these guys, I think so 1.3 would do. No, you know what? Let's keep it at 2. Yeah, let's just make this appeal to everyone. Of course, if you cannot see the circular thing over here, as I mentioned in the first video tutorial, just grab the handle, try as much as possible to make it happen. Okay, so this is stuck. Hello? I don't know why is it doing it this way. Sometimes Adobe Illustrator gets so weird. So let's do it in the other way around. Okay, that's kind of better. Okay, and for this one, I can just, yeah, ease it up. So, yeah, I think so. 2 is too much. 1.5. We'll come back to that later. It's okay. I don't like the way this is looking, so let's do it this way. That's much better. And we're off to something over here. Okay, so as you can see here, the belt is kind of, I think so 2 would be better. Yep. And then this one, 1.5 would be better. Thank you. And then this one can do this, because the knees aren't that sharp. So to sell the effect, let's grab these two, make them 0.7. Yeah, because afterwards I believe we're gonna just remove them. We're just gonna shade in the line and then just drop it off. For this one, we'll do this. What happened here? Let's see. Oh yeah, okay, I got you. Let's leave it as is. Let's move down the road. Okay. Now, we're gonna try to sell the effect of the biceps meeting the elbow in this manner, in this area. I don't know if you can see me here or not. So you see this meeting with the forearm. We're gonna try and do this kind of parenthesis way of, whoops. So how can we approach that? So first things first, what I like to do is grab it from the shoulder, not in that manner. So we're gonna do this, keep the curves going, and do this. Of course, I kinda went overboard at this stage, so I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna, as I promised you before, no, wait, thank you. Just gonna make some way, make some room for these guys, and then try as much as possible to link it up with this guy in this manner. This guy can go down to 1, not 1, 1.5 would do. And then just squeeze it in just a tiny bit. Yep. So, for this one on the other hand, I kinda don't like the way this line is going or this part is going. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the eraser tool to this to break it up. And then, but if you're using the eraser tool, it's gonna, I'm just gonna show you. See what it does? It just breaks up the line, makes it a bit ziggy-zaggy, if that's the word. Let's show you when I turn this off. There you go. See how the lines get messed up? So the best approach here is another trick. So I'm just gonna choose the layer, and then at a certain curve, I'll just redraw again, make sure that the elbow curve is there, and do this. And it also has its own cons, which can mess up the drawing, but it's better than erasing the entire thing using the eraser tool, because it messes it up. So we'll do that. Yeah, that's better. And then this one can just be or go this way. Am I happy with that? Definitely, I'm happy. Then we're gonna continue from there. Just make sure that the changes made do not come back later on to bite us in the ass. So, in the butt, sorry. Yeah. You know what? I don't like this one. It doesn't blend in the way I want it to blend. So I'm gonna do this. Kinda better, kinda sexier. I'm referring to the lines. So for the inner arm part, hand part, I'm gonna do this and make sure to include the biceps in this manner. Okay. Here, this one should have been, let's grab it up. Up, and do this. Because as I mentioned at the beginning, we need to sell the effect of this biceps, since for the love of God, since this is Dragon Ball and these guys are the baddest of the baddest when it comes to martial arts, as far as I recall. And then to sell this effect, I'm just gonna have a quick look at my arms as well. So it usually should go this way. Let's try to sell this effect using this curve. Yeah, let's keep it this way for now, and then just change the rotation for a bit. Yep, that's looking awesome. Next, since we're at the one point, what I can do next, just proceed with this crop top, crop tank, whatever's the style or naming of this, and then make sure to sell this effect. Let's keep these guys at 1.5. And for this part, I'll just keep it for the shading. And then next, for the breasts, titties, whatever you want to call it, boobies, we're gonna go with 3 from that side to this side. And I think so this side would need to be 2, this side would need to be 3. Of course, I don't want to miss on this tiny part over here, So I'm gonna do this and then grab 3. This is 2, grab 3. Yep, thank you. So how can we sell the effect of this? Always when you're trying to draw the breasts, make sure to include the inside feature. So this is how we can go about this one. So as you can see, it pumps from this part, it goes from this part, and then just try as much as possible to do this trick and grab this below. Okay, the lines here are a bit, yep, no, yep, hey, thank you. And then we're gonna go with 2, grab this, then try as much as possible to match this line. So this line, okay, what are we gonna do to sell this line is go from this way and then just leave it there. And then we make sure, okay, then for this part, what we're gonna do is do this, make sure this thing is showing, and do that, and sell it with this line. No, yeah, keep this line as is. I just need it to be more curved up like that, and then these two one can stay at 1 and the other would go back to 0.7. Am I happy with that? I'm fucking happy with that. Next, before we continue, as I told you, I kinda messed up this because I'm working on episode 1 for the love of God, Sammy. So let me do a quick edit to change this to episode 2 and come back to you. Okay, so we didn't need to cut this. Everything is in place, but we will need to take a quick break and come back. So let's do that quickly. So we are back in business. So I just had a quick smoke break, came back, looked at everything. Let's continue from where we stopped. So as you can see here, this line would intersect with this one. So we're gonna make this work in another manner. First, I need to connect the shoulders. So shoulders would look like this. Go up, continue, and make sure to sell the effect of the strap pulling on or creating a force against the shoulder. Let's make it rounder, curvier. Yep. And then to sell the effect of the strap, I'm gonna do this and go all the way down to this side, and here you go. I just don't like overdoing it. I'll just keep it this way and try to connect it from the other line. So for the other line, what I'm gonna do first, let's do the clavicles. So the clavicles are gonna go this way, and the other one would go this way. And try to connect it with this. Amazing. Of course, these guys are going to be, sorry, 1. Let's keep it at 1 for now. and then let's make them this way, and then we're just gonna do this curve over here, extend the effect, grab it, make it blend in to an extent, and then just change the weight to 0.5, I think so. Yeah, 0.5 would do the job, and still not blending, so let's do it this way. Yeah, then later on we can just, you know, remove this. I just think so we need to rotate it a bit. Yeah, so I'm happy with this right now. So what I'm gonna do next is just draw the neck first, since we're here. Do it this way, do it like that, extend it as much as possible, and make sure it's on 1.5. Make it 1, yeah, and make this line curvy, yeah, and then we're gonna close this off with this guy over here, and ta-da-da. Happy with that, and then continue with the neck. For this neck, what I'm gonna do is, okay, let's draw this one first and then continue from there. Keep it this way, and then of course this one is gonna be at 1, and then make it a bit curvy. Hello, yep, thank you. And yeah, afterwards, yeah, there are 2 effects I need to sell here. First one is this, in this manner. Hopefully we did it. We kind of did. Let's just push it down this way, and since this is 1, this is okay, let's keep this one at 1.5, and this is 1, and then just click on this one to grab the weight, which is 1, and then go down this way, and try as much as possible to connect it with this guy. Amazing. What I can do is just press Alt, select the line, press Alt, and just go back tiny bit, keep it there, and make sure that they meet somewhere to connect them. And then I kinda want to have this one match this one. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna select the line, press I, which is for the eye drop, and press the other line so that it can copy the weight of the other line instead of, you know, going over there to the strokes, changing it, so forth and on. Alrighty, next, we have this part of the breast done. Let's do that. Let's extend it and do this. And then for this one, I'm gonna do this, 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 that, this, 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 that, this, and voila. Damn. That looks amazing. So for the last one, we're gonna do this and that. Alright. Are we happy? I am satisfied with what we've reached out to so far. And as I mentioned, since this is gonna be a 3 template for you guys to mess around with, use it, sell it, whatever you want to do with it. We're gonna omit the face. So let me know down below if you need me moving forward to show you how we draw the faces, so forth and on. So I'll be more than glad to show you. Next, we're gonna continue finalizing the neck this way. And how can we, guys, connect those lines together in the most beautiful manner is by, we will press M for Mike, L for Lima, and then start drawing this circle, and then just rotate it a bit. Hello. Yep, this way. Try to connect both ends in this manner and make sure that the circle kind of outgrows the line. Let's put it this way. And then just change this one to 5. Yeah. And yeah, I'll just keep it at 5. Either ways, moving forward, you remove this, or we remove this when we add the face, if we need to add the face. And everything looks amazing so far. I'll just finish this one quickly for you. Just grab this one. Yep, thank you. Do this, do that, do this, do that, and this. Yep. This one can be at 1.5, at 1. Yep, 1 looks better. So we're good to go, we're ready to go. I think so. I'm just look at done, just to sell the effect for my eyes to understand what I'm doing here. So there you go. We have this beautiful digitalized line art. You can stop here, you can use it as a line art, but what's the point? Let's make it even more beautiful. So to do so, I just need to do some change of weights. First things first, I don't like the weight of this one. This should change to 2. And then the sharpness needs to go away. So just a tiny bit. Yep, that looks amazing. For the belt as well, there is a tight line in here. We can just make it this. Amazing. And the straps need to go up a bit. Yep. This is at 2, so let's keep it at 1.5. Much better. And this one needs to be 3, so that we can create more depth. This one can go back to 1.5. And for the hand, yeah, I thought this is less than the norm or huge one. This one can go back to 3 as well, or keep it at 2.5. And yeah, that looks amazing. For this effect that we tried to sell over here, we're just gonna keep this way. No, let's move it back to where it was. And then this one can be 3. Nope. This one can... you know what? Let's keep it at 3. This one can move to 2. And this is the stocking, I think so. Yeah. This one can move to 2. And this one can be 1.5. Do you want to be 2?